Hi, my name is Emma Borzumato, and I am a junior music business major, music business emphasis. I think I would be a good candidate for this internship because I think I am a very willing and driven person. I always want to learn. College is my favorite place to be. Like, a lot of my friends kind of get homesick and they can't wait for the semester to be over, but I love being here because I feel like it's just endless opportunity with these kind of internships through Belmont and everything. Especially with this internship, I think it really marries together the things that I want to do for myself when I get out of college. Music publishing and song plugging and A&R are things that I really have focused on working towards in terms of my career direction. I think I'd be a good candidate for this internship because I'm just always wanting to learn new things. I think I bring a lot of good skills to the table. I am very good with time management, especially with deadlines and strict time limits. I always like to say I thrive in chaos. I like having a lot of things to do and not necessarily easy things, not necessarily super hard things, even though I'm always willing to take on hard projects because I think there's always a lot of potential with them in order to learn and also showcase my own abilities that I knew I had and things I didn't even know I could do. I think I am very good in a fast paced and somewhat intense work environment. I love being a team player. I think this kind of internship of being able to pitch songs to a compilation and work with music publishers and other students would be really beneficial and fun. I think fun is the most important part and why I think I'd be a good candidate. I think some people can, these internships, you're here to work, but you're also here to learn, and it should be fun because it's something you love doing. I think I would have an absolute blast and be a very good member of the team and really be a good contributor for this kind of internship. I also really want to do something like this for my career after Belmont, which is only a year away when I join the workforce. And I think it would just be a lot of really good work experience for me to have and something I would only be able to do going here. If I was given a task and a deadline and then immediately encountered a roadblock, I feel sorry for the roadblock. I really focus on getting school is so important to me, and I take school super seriously, and especially working towards my career since college is the last thing before I join the workforce. I take these things uber seriously. I like to keep myself very organized, like to keep myself very good with time management. And if there is a roadblock, I'm just going to have to work no matter how hard it is, no matter what it takes to get over it. I feel like with this industry and with college, if you really love what you do, you'll find a way to make it work. It's important to be able to do that because if you reach a problem and you're just like, oh, well, I guess that's it, I can't do anything else, then you don't care about it enough. And I think that's another reason, going back to the first question, why I'd be a good candidate is because I have a lot of passion for what I do. I really want to be a contributing member. I want to give my 110% all the time, put out my best work, and I just really want to be able to show that. I don't think roadblocks are something that hinder performance. I think they just make you stronger and make your work ethic that much more secure. The part of the music industry I want to work in is the music publishing part of the music industry. I always thought I was going to want to be artist management or social media management, and I took a music publishing class with Professor Dan Hodges last year, and I fell in love with it. I had never thought about the music industry in such a positive light before because when I came to Belmont, I thought I was going to be a musician. And that rejection from the performance program was something that I thought was really going to ruin me. And then I found a passion for the business side of it. With music publishing, I think the reason I like it so much and why I want to work in it so much is because I think it's just a very personable part of the music industry. I think a lot of people think that with music, it's almost like when you hear a restaurant say, make good food and the people will come. I think people think that a lot with songs. Like, well, if the song's good, people are going to want to listen to it. And while that's kind of true, it's not completely true because there's a lot that goes into making a song successful. And there's tons and tons of steps that you have to do from a music publisher standpoint, from a songwriter and artist standpoint, to a social media. Everything's interconnected. And I think being able to marry together your personal drive to make that song successful and also knowing how to sell it from a business standpoint, a marketing standpoint. I think all of that is so important to being a successful song plugger. And I think that's really why I really like the music industry, music publishing side. I love working with people. I think persuasion and one on one and person to person communication, I think those are probably my strongest skills that I would bring to the table. And because of that, it's why I want to work in this industry. I feel that communication and interpersonal business relationships are just the most fun and the most important in order to be successful and really enjoy what you do for a living. Thank you so much for your time.